It's all about self-care and staying sane at this time of lockdown, change and strain. There's no two ways about it. However, if you're in a particularly problematic situation where there's domestic abuse, then these are a few tips I would encourage you to consider. Firstly, have an emergency bag ready, potentially an external address if you need to flee. So hopefully you have a safe person who you could leave a bag with. If you have a car, leave the bag in the car. 2, legal documentation. Additionally, think about who you can leave your legal documentation, because if you get to a point where you need to flee, it's not helpful if we have to go back to get that kind of information. Thirdly, I would also encourage you to think about calling a domestic abuse helpline for advice, tips about further practical things that you need to do. You've also got the Samaritans who are also available 24/7. And if it really gets hectic, think about calling 999. I would also encourage you to consider a safe space, a safe person who has insights into your situation. You may not be able to tell them everything, but hopefully that person is the person who you could leave that bag with and documentation. It would be helpful potentially that they're not related to your partner, because we don't want people to be manipulated and controlled, and then we become even increasingly vulnerable. Those are just a few tips from your girl Key if you are in a problematic, abusive relationship. I hope these may be of benefit to you. If you need any further assistance, inbox me, but don't forget that you've got those 2 helplines, Domestic Abuse UK, Samaritans, and at worst, we have to call 999 when it gets way out of hand. Take care of you, because if you don't, who will?